Hello, hello, and welcome back to GameBeta Disc Plays, The Long Dark. We are here with the brand new survival mode update, Fearless Navigator. And I am going to be starting a brand new game, like I said in my introduction video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link for it down in the description. But yeah, we're going to be starting a new mode, or survival mode I should say, sorry. Let me get my words out. We're going to be doing it today on Stalker difficulty. I'm not going to do Interloper because I've already got a series running on Interloper, and if you don't know, in this series I want to be trying to complete the Faithful Cartographer Achievement. So to do that, I don't want to be doing these two difficulties. This one will probably be okay, but I want a bit of a challenge. So we're going to be doing Stalker difficulty. Now, I don't know whether I want to start randomly or whether I want to start somewhere. I think I might just start somewhere randomly. I don't know. I'm going to start random. I like random. Now, one other thing to note, obviously throughout this playthrough we're going to be looking at the new quality of life improvements that Hinterland have introduced with the update. And yeah, but also I want to be doing the Faithful Cartographer. So it is, although it's a long running series, it's also an introduction to the new updates of the recent major update, which is called, what is my brain doing? Which is called the Fearless Navigator. I keep getting confused. Anyway, let's jump into the game. So, a random map. We are going to... Yeah, I just like Astrid. Now, I've only got two of the feats. So that's all I'm going to be using. Hopefully, through this playthrough, I will unlock a couple more. So this is going to be called Fearless Cartographer. Oh, I can't put it in. Okay, let's just go with Fearless Navigator. Alrighty. And we will accept that. Where are we going to start? I hear creaking of wood. I hear wind. I think this is Mystery Lake. I think we're in Mystery Lake. Mountain Town. Okay. Not familiar with Mountain Town, so forgive me for when I... Oh, no, I do know... Wait. No, I do know Mountain Town. I do know Mountain Town. Of course I do. Mountain Town is the map that you play through on Wintermute, I believe. Okay, so pretty cold. It is midday. It's blowy, it's gusty, there's a lot of wind, there's a lot of snow, which is to be expected. So obviously one part of the new update, the Fearless Navigator update, is that you can build caches, survival caches out of rock. So I will be interested to see just how many stones it takes, because I believe from my understanding of Hinterland's video that yes, of course you need the pry bar, don't you, that you build it from stones. So I'll be interested to see how that actually works and how many stones we need for that. There's a battery. Let's see what we're doing here. So it's fairly cold outside, not the best weather to start in, if I'm entirely honest, but Could be worse. It could be much, much, much worse. So, yeah, if I was actually picking an area to start on, this coastal highway and oh, it's all locked. Okay, so I can't get in any of here. I did not know that.
I hate being told.
So let's get over to the town. Sharpish, because if I don't, I'm going to start getting pretty cold. I can hear rumbling. When the weather's calmed down a bit, I will have an investigation of some of the features in terms of the map and that. I'm not going to do it now because I'm bloody freezing. Look up some sticks, I can make a fire. Not that I've got any matches yet, but I will do. So yeah, really excited to see what the new updates are like and how they work. Especially the navigation ones, especially the update to the charcoal surveying. Like I said, in this episode I am going to be trying to do Faithful Cartographer. Have not as of yet completed that achievement. Did it on an old game a long time ago. Hey, look at that, can opener immediately, and right next to a can of binnacles. Now, it's been a long time since I've played on, so we're going to be taking all the charcoal, obviously. It's been a long time since I've played on Stalker Mode. Ooh, lovely, some fresh cooked rabbit. So I'm going to be, I've played a lot of Interloper recently, obviously, if you've been watching my channel. And I'm used to not getting anything at all. So I don't know if this is just a lucky start or if indeed there is a lot more food. I'm guessing there's just a lot more food because I have already found more than I would have found in this entire town if I was on Interloper. So, you know, no clothes as yet though, but gamey raw. Well, I can cook that up, and maybe while I'm searching the rest of this house quickly. Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's not going to go. It's not going to go that bad. And when you, oh, okay. So the weather has calmed down. It looks. That is a good thing. It's still mightily cold out there. Just check. Did I check in there? I did check in there. Checked all under here. Okay. All right. So let's go into the bedroom. Nothing. 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 Oh. Nothing. Maybe it was just a lucky start then with all that food. Can opener. That's to find a can opener in the very first room you go in is.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Is brilliant. All right. So now, obviously, when you're wearing these clothes, you want to make sure that the waterproof one, so where it's got the 30%, if I just use my mouse, can I? Yeah. This 30% down here, the waterproofness, you want to make sure that those are always on the outside. Otherwise, I think the windproof and the windproof needs to be on the outside to protect the windproof. I think the waterproofness as well is also the case. Obviously, we've only got the one jacket at the moment, so it doesn't make that much difference to us. But good find. That is a good find. We've got some antibiotics. So obviously, on Stalker difficulty, hey, some work boots. I will take them and I will wear them. Yeah, on Stalker difficulty, obviously. Oh wow. What a find. I'm just not used to this. I'm used to Interloper difficulty where you get nothing for months. Alright, so obviously this is 56, that's 73, so we want this one definitely on the outside and we want this one on the inside because this has the wind chill. That's a fantastic find. That coat, I believe, is almost as good as, if not the same as, the wolf jacket that you can craft. Probably not the bear or the moose. I'm not sure, but I think the wolf one that's just as good. So lots of antibiotics. I will take those socks. I will wear the socks. So yeah, so far so good in terms of gear and food. Definitely a lot easier than, or I say easier, definitely a lot more fortuitous than interloper difficulty. So that is everything in here. Haven't got any matches yet though, so I can't start a fire. But I have got some food, so that's okay. Some food and some very, very good clothing. I need a pry bar if I want to get back, if I want to go over into the garage over there. But that's something that we can maybe come back and have a look at doing later. Now, I know wolves like to congregate in this area.
Getting cold.
Probably not going to stay here for very long. I might ransack it and then head off up to... I can't remember where this connects to now. But leave this area anyway. An energy bar, good. God, I haven't eaten one of those on this game for a long time. Yeah, on Stalker Mode, obviously everything spawns. I believe, I don't think they restrict any of the spawns, unlike Interloper, where some of the best items, for instance that energy bar, you will not find on Interloper difficulty. This is boarded up. Let's have a look over here. And obviously, the big thing is you get guns here, so looking forward to that.
Needs this anymore.
Get me some guns. Get me some ammunition. Hey, there we go. Awesome. We got the pry bar, so we can now go into that garage. We're not going to do that yet. We'll strip this area. Well, do I want to do that? Probably, actually. Probably. Because then I can come back here. There's the only reason I'm going to be going up back to that garage later will be when I leave the area. So, the weather's still a bit chilly. It's coming into evening. Let me go back to the car that I had. I'm going to that house in a second. Before I forget... Oh, you can't do that. Let me open this trunk while I remember. I like to leave... Oh, nice. Okay, I'll take that. I like to leave the boots and the hood open. Also, a quick reference, actually. Leaving the hood up can be a bit annoying sometimes when you are sitting in the car trying to look for wolves. So another tip, and why you see me always pulling down the... what are these called? Not wind. Windscreen. I've forgotten what they're called. I don't know. Those flappy things in the front of the car. If you pull them down, it's like a visual representation to remind you that you've searched it. Obviously, leaving the hood up is better because you can see it from further away. Well, we've got a cooking pot as well. Brilliant. Still need to find some matches, though. Condensed milk. Oh, I've missed all of these wonderful, wonderful goodies, I tell you. Yes, Astrid, you don't need to be eating any cactus stalks, I would imagine. We will see. Oh, I've looked in there. That was a unique sound. I haven't heard that sound. Like, almost sounded like can opener when I was searching through there. So also, if I do have this amount of food, I probably don't need to ration myself quite as much as I would do on Interloper. So I imagine that I'm going to try and keep my starvation above, or try to keep above starving. That way you get the bonus for, carry weight. Take the charcoal. Still haven't found any matches yet. I'm not worrying yet because I've got lots of food and I emptied out a toilet, so I've also got lots of water.
I think I can use this.
There's a rifle cartridge. Now all we need is a rifle. Where am I going to spend the night? I might head up to the garage after I've cleared out this house. Oh yes, that reminds me. So this has... So this can go on the inside, this can go on the outside, that can go on the outside. There we go. And yeah, I'm not going to be wearing that. Excuse me, I'm not going to be wearing that. Absolutely not. Let's pick up some gear. Oh, got a flashlight.
Handy.
Useful in the auroras. Outside of the aurora, pointless. Really, doesn't work. But you know, if you get a lot of auroras, then it's good to use that instead of a lantern or something. Just gives you that, because it will recharge. The battery is rechargeable, but only when it is in an aurora. Yeah, another pair of socks here. A flare. Okay, I think that is everything in here. Behind here is there. I think, therefore I am. Yeah, I think I've done everything in here. Yeah, I have. I've searched everywhere and... Oh, no, I haven't. There we go. See, it's always good to go back over. Make sure you check and double check. I did look. I don't know why I closed that microwave earlier. I should have just left it open. Okay, so we are going to go back to the garage, and that's probably where we're going to set up camp for the night. And then we'll head back down this way tomorrow. What is my weight like? See, I'm already at 26 kilos. That's absurd. I'm not used to that at all. I mean, I have literally just picked up a whole load of canned food, water. So, currently the temperature is -7 and the wind chill is -11. It feels like -7, so that winded gear, that windproof gear that I have found, the coat, these two items, the Mariner's pea coat, and this also as well, actually. More so the Mariner's pea coat, though, is really helping to protect me against the weather. And when that wind chill drops down, or goes up, I should say. If it drops down, it's going into further negatives, isn't it? But if it increases in a positive way, then I should be good. And I should be good outside, and I should be gaining some... there you go. The wind has dropped down. Oh. The wind had dropped down. So I think there's a bus over here as well, but I don't think there is usually anything in the bus. So before we go in, let's... oh, okay, so the rock... How many rocks does it take? Does it tell you? Why can I not make that? And what's this? Spray paint. Okay. Oh, I've got a can of spray paint already. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to use that just yet. Put away. Okay, so the spray can, as you just saw me pick out there, that is something, and we'll go through that in a moment. But I wanted to look. What am I doing? Oh, okay, wolf. Okay, well, I was going to say I wanted to have a look at... Come on. Wolves. Wolves. Alright, so I wanted to have a look at why I couldn't place the survival cache, or the rock cache. Cannot build rock caches indoors, obviously. Okay, well, never mind. We'll have a look at that outside. So let's just go and ransack this area. Granola bars. We're going to find a lot of food, I feel. Oh! Oh! Nice. Got a lantern and a torch now. To be honest, the torch is alright, but it's so situational and it's so heavy. I will probably just dump it. That extra kilo can be spent on something far more useful. Have some accelerant. So obviously in here in a minute I will be sorting out my inventory. There we go, there's a
This'll come in
can of
handy.
spray. Yeah, they're quite heavy. They are quite heavy. Okay, we got so much food here, it's insane. So much food. So I certainly am, with this amount of food, I'm certainly going to be keeping my starvation from dropping to 0. Or my hunger, starvation, hunger, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to be... Get out of the way, cardboard box. 27 minutes, let's do that. Yeah, because I want to get that extra weight bonus. Yep, nothing in there. Nothing up here. No cash. Some beef jerky.
That being useful.
Oh, I thought that was some tool. It's not. It's just a spatula or a pair of tongs and a spatula, I guess. Some soda. So let's have a look. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that dog food's a bit dodgy. This is also a bit dodgy. Dog food always seems to be poor quality. I've got antibiotics, so I suppose I could go ahead and eat that. Oh, I see another candy bar. Wow, there's just so much food on this level, on this difficulty. So much food. I'm not used to this at all. Okay, nothing in there. Trash can. Yeah, if you keep your
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
nice sewing kit, great. I can fix up some of my gear. I've got another spray can. So while I'm indoors then, and I've keep seeming to pick up all of these spray cans, what we can do, I'm going to leave the water. I've got plenty of water. I don't need any more because it's going to weigh me down. What I do want to do, while I remember, in case a wolf comes, I've pried open that door now. Still have no matches though, which is kind of remarkable considering I found all this other stuff. Interesting. Maybe I didn't actually check my starting gear, so maybe I already had some matches. I should have really checked my starting gear, but the weather outside threw me off a little bit. It's a bit blowy. Requires a hacksaw. Oh, yeah, I thought it was closed. Some more spray can. So what I'll do is, once I've searched this place, I'm going to leave one of the new signals on here to remind myself that I have. And actually you can do that for cars now as well, so I'm sure many of you watching some matches. I'm sure many of you that are watching this by now, unless you're brand new to the Long Dark or you've never played it, I'm sure by now most of you would have found your own way and invented your own methods of, can you look at these, of marking things. So like, you know, I was reading some comments on some other channels before, somebody saying that they used to leave paper, stacks of paper, outside places that they had searched. Like I was showing you earlier with cars that I'd searched, I used to leave the, still don't know what they're called, the flappy things inside of the car. If you know what they're called, please leave a comment and let me know, because I seemingly have forgotten. But anyway, there's nothing in there, is there? No. So yeah, so that was one of my methods to remind myself that, hey, I've checked this car. But now, with the spray cans, you can actually just go ahead and spray it. So, leave a signal on there. So, I'm going to actually... Oh, I do have a... Oh, that's good. So, I started with the bedroll. Wonderful. The torch. I'm probably going to leave the torch. I don't need this can anymore. Drop the can. I've got 12 stones. So yeah, weight wise, obviously I'm not going to be walking around with this much stuff usually, but oh, I did have matches right at the beginning, but I'm going to be using this and keeping it at a specific place, probably the house that the old lady stays in. Cannot remember her name, but her house, because that's nice. I like that house. It's nice and warming, inviting. Did I check that? Yes, I did. Alright, so I think we've checked this place. So let's get our spray can out, and we are going to maybe I need to do this outside. So let me kneel down, because if that wolf is outside, I do not want to disturb it. Cannot see it. Alright, so yeah, so one of the new features then, ATM, so I was just reading what I saw on my screen. So searched, and can't put it on the door, but I can put it on here. There we go. So they do have limited views, limited uses, as you can see. So also what I want to do is survey the local area so that I have some idea. Can't really remember if that is bigger or not, to be honest. And I don't know why it didn't bring up this garage when I looked at that map. When I surveyed, it should have brought up this garage. But hey ho. In any case, I'm not going to go up that hill. I'm going to make it. I'm going to go to. We'll come back to that hut that is up there later. So what in the way of lights? Oh, I got a flare, so if that wolf does come back, I can throw my flare at it. Gonna have to drink some water in a minute. So you can also leave, if I go over to this tree here, for areas that you don't know, you can also leave arrows. Okay, so I could, let's go for avoid direction. So you have a void direction here. This shape is not shown on the map when sprayed. So this one obviously is if you're in an area and you're like, oh damn, I don't want to go that way because there's a bear or wolves or something, you can mark that. Or if it's just a dead end, right? These would be very good in the mines, these sorts of things, to show that you've been there. And these obviously will show you where to go through the mines, or somewhere generally where there is a lot of pathways that you can easily get lost. This one obviously, if there's danger, bear caves or something, fire starting, maybe you could leave that near a cache that you have to signify what's in there. Although you can rename the caches, you could just leave it there to show that you can start a fire there. First aid equipment, food and drink, hunting area, so good if you can find like a place where there is deer, etc. And so there's loads here, clothing and lots of stuff. But if I go and say select this a minute, you can actually rotate it. Okay, so if you're in a blizzard, if you happen to find yourself stuck in a blizzard, then you can help yourself navigate like this, right? You could spray this on a tree and say go this way, follow this way, so you know that you're going in a direction. Or if you're in a place where you know the weather is bad, somewhere like Pleasant Valley for instance, that would be a good idea to leave markers on the floor. Actually, while I'm saying leave markers on the floor, can you? Yes, you can. I don't know how long they stay on the floor. I know the developers were saying that in this version, in this current update, all the marks that you leave are permanent. But in future updates, they are going to be removing that. So I know I've checked this one, and for the sake of it, because we are doing this, let's select this and say that we have also searched this one. Okay, if I can. There we go. And oh, and we have searched over here as well. So, like I said, guys, I think for new players, this feature is going to be very helpful. I think for more experienced players, I'm not sure. I'm sure it will be handy in certain instances. But a lot of people would by now would probably have memorized a lot of the areas, so maybe it wouldn't be that useful. For me, it's going to be a bit hit and miss. There's some areas that I have. There are some areas that I have become very familiar with. Others that I haven't. Okay. So yeah, you get the idea. So you can go and spray through here. Now, this one you can't spray. This one you can't spray. This one you can't. You cannot go in that house back there. Oh, I thought that was a wolf then, but it was just the stomach. Okay, so here, for instance, you could put up a nice sign here to remind you that there is a hunting ground here. What I do want to do, while we're outside quickly.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, we're going to be getting going in a minute. There we go. So lots of buildings. I don't know why that didn't come up over here with the garage. Very odd. Very odd. But anyway. So we'll be going up there later. We're not going to go up there now. We're not going to search all these houses either just yet. We are going to make our way to the main house at the end of this row. That one up there on the hill. And we're going to drop some of this gear off. We're going to eat some food. We're going to make a nice cozy fire. Possibly. And have a look at getting some rest before we head out tomorrow. So yeah, so this is Milton. Up there is the route to the crashed plane, which at some point I'll be going up. So this actually is a pretty good area to start, because you can get yourself fairly well established, get yourself some good gear, some good hunting places. There is a bear. Oh, I'm getting really slow now. There's bears here. I think there's moose here. I'm not 100% sure. And there's plenty of wolves. So cured liver, that will be handy to repair my boots in a minute. Alright, so let's go in here and start sorting ourselves out and reducing some of this weight. I'm not going to search the house immediately, but I will do. Oh, lovely. There she is.
I could use this.
The hunting rifle. It's a bit knackered, but we can clear that up. I know, I apologise, Astrid. Right, so first of all, let's drink some water. And first of all, I'm going to drink some of these cans of soda. They're pretty heavy. They'll also give me some calories back. There we go. Like I said, I'm going to be keeping my what am I keeping? What am I talking about? I'm going to be keeping my calories above 0. I want to have that bonus. So first of all, let's go and drop some of this food off whilst we search the fridge. Some more water. So in here, now I probably shouldn't be doing this because food indoors doesn't last quite as long as it does outdoors, but I'm going to be sticking all the good quality stuff in here because that's going to take a long time to go off. Yeah, I'll stick a can in there, I'll stick these sardines in there, and I don't need 5 litres of water. I'm going to keep a litre with me, that'll keep me going for a day. This other stuff we will slowly eat. I'll might throw some of it away, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Search the freezer. Right, here I want to put down my cooking pot. I want to use it. There we go. Now on the... Aha, there we go. That's how I move stuff around. Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, let's grab the charcoal from in here. I did say I'm not going to be searching, so I'm not going to fall into that trap just yet. I still need to reduce some of my weight. So I think it's not quite night time yet, so let's go ahead, and I've got a sewing kit. Only the one. So what do I want to do? I want to fix up some of these clothes before I sleep. So we're going to go upstairs. We are going to position ourselves. Ooh, thick wool sweater. We're going to position ourselves in a revolver cartridge. And another revolver cartridge. She liked her guns, didn't she, the old lady? Alright, while I'm here, I'll just search this drawer. I know I said I wouldn't, but I did. Anyway, yeah, so we are here. So I am going to wear this, and I'm going to wear this. I'm going to repair. This is going to give me the most. Oh, I haven't got any cloth, have I? So let's break down this. It's going to give me 2 cloth. And let's repair this coat. There we go. Alright, that is at 96%. I wanted to do that coat first. I'll do the rest later. For the minute, let's drink us some water. And let's get our heads down. We're going to sleep for... It's so bizarre having all these calories. I'm going to sleep for 10 hours. Hopefully. Probably not, but we'll try. I'm sure it'll wake me up at some point in the middle of the night. Yes, it did. Drink some more water. Right, I've got to cook up that rabbit in a minute because that's going to go off. What time? It's coming on to time. It's coming on to morning. Dawn, if you like. So, let's go ahead and break this down. It's going to bring that sun up a little bit higher. And which of these socks? So let's wear those and break down those. There we go. Okay, so I should... Nope, still can't see anything. Let's get in there though. So let's break down these shoes as well then, because that's going to take an hour and 15 minutes. So to get the bonus of the food for starvation, so that you get the bonus to carry weight, I believe it is, when it's called well fed. Now I do have antibiotics, but if I kind of want to save that bad food for night time. I think eating the beef jerky is going to be fine. So I know I don't need to yet, but let's just keep it above halfway in case something weird happens. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start searching this place. I picked up some bullets in here, so that's pretty cool. Is that wool socks I see there? Hey, fish and tackle, good. It is wool socks, excellent. Not great, let's just go and fix them straight away. It's going to be, well, 45 minutes. You know what, no. Let's leave that for when I need to have something to pass the time. Anything behind this door? Nope. Okay. Always check behind those doors. Can't recall if I've ever actually found anything there, but you never know. Maybe I have. Collect the water. So, yeah, so the plan for today then is to obviously finish looking around here in this house and the rest of the town. And then probably head down to the farmstead. What am I stuck under? Am I stuck under the sink? That was odd. Alright. This house is good. Oi, magnifying glass. Excellent. That's good. That is very handy. So you can see here that so much tinder here. So much wood as well. Hey, combat boots. Very good. Very, very good. Well, I say that actually. The temperature's not as good as the work boot, but you can move better because they're slightly, although they're heavier, I guess because they're combat boots, they're designed to be give you more maneuverability. Plus they're better waterproof, better wind resistance. So you know what, I think I'm gonna wear them. If we get attacked by a wolf, that extra protection is gonna come in very handy. And to be honest, the warmth bonus, we're going to be getting a lot of warmth bonus once we've fixed up all these nice jackets over here. So I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, so here there's so much tinder and wood and stuff in here that you can break down. You can really set yourself up for a long-term stay in this house. And it is also, as you saw, one of the places where you find the rifle. Nothing in the trunk today. Huh. Interesting. A new long wool scarf. No, that is that better than the fleece? I think so. I think so. And obviously that is... I think that is better, yeah. Anyway, good, alright, so I can figure that out later when I start playing around with the gear a little bit more. So, yeah. A much better start than on Interloper, obviously. You can really see the difference. Now this is obviously still difficult. This is still a difficult setting because you have the wolves and whatnot, and they will attack you. They are vicious. Whereas the Voyager, the one below the difficulty setting below this one, the wolves generally will steer clear of you unless you do get too close to them. And then on Pilgrim they actually physically run away from you, I believe. Oh, nice. Wow, we are kitted up to the nines currently. So this is the outside, isn't it? They need fixing up because they are absolutely worn out. I don't need any more books. So I think, apart from the kitchen, we have covered everything in here. So let me get my other pot a minute. That's not where I'll find my pot. There we go. What's that? Oh, excellent. That certainly will. I can start learning some wilderness cooking. That will come in handy. I think to get the well-fed bonus from keeping your starvation above 0, or your hunger above 0, whatever you want to call it, I think it's 3 days, 72 hours. Another spray can. Got loads of spray cans. I'm guessing maybe that what they have done is upped the... Maybe they have upped the loot table for these so that they spawn a bit more. So they have a higher percentage to spawn. I don't know. Maybe they haven't. Is there anything in the cardboard box? Nope. Pinnacle peaches. I don't know. Maybe they haven't. But is that? What's that? That's nothing. It's so hard to see in here. But in any case, like I said earlier, they are definitely keeping the marks or the signals that you leave on things. They are staying there indefinitely for the foreseeable future. Now, when they change that, I don't know.
Nobody needs this anymore.
But they probably will do one day. So I'm probably going to be doing most of my cooking in here. So I'm going to want to go ahead and drop some of this wood. So let's start sorting out. I don't need all of that. Certainly don't need all of this. Well, actually, let's try and make it a bit tidy in here. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. Paper, I'm just going to store in this cupboard down here, actually. Don't need all this paper. Transfer all of that, transfer that, transfer that. Let's keep with the 6 tinder plugs for the moment. Okay. And I like to organize myself, so I like to keep things in specific places. So this is going to be our kind of crafting area where we can keep clothes and things that we are not currently wearing and that we can break down later. So transfer that, transfer the socks, transfer the boots. Still on 35 kilos, so I need to drop some other stuff. Not just clothes we're putting in here, we're going to be putting other things in here. So I don't need all these spray cans, so they are quite heavy. Yep, that would do. I also don't need... do need the charcoal because I'm going to start surveying some areas. I don't need the torch, obviously. Don't need the revolver ammo for the moment. But I'm going to keep it on me because I do only have one rifle bullet. What else don't I need? Don't need scrap metal at the moment. Don't need all this. Don't need this. Actually, let's take one of those because I'll probably fix the boots up in a moment. Yeah, I think that's okay. We're still on 32. What's weighing us down so much still now? How much water do I have? 2 kilos of water. Right, let's have a look what is weighing us down up here. If we sort by weight. We don't need to take this because we're not going to be staying outside for the moment. Oh, books, of course. There's so many books there. That's quite heavy. Got a lot of stones as well. But I want to keep the stones because I want to see exactly how many stones we need to make one of the caches. So let's use a book. Let's start this out quickly. Starting the fire to I want to cook up that piece of rabbit and then eat that because that's going bad. There we go. Add cedarwood. Okay, and then cooking slot. Let's cook up this piece of rabbit. How long have we got on this fire? So I'm going to cook up a whole bunch of water. Oh, this is here. I know I've got plenty already, but let's not waste the fire. I'm going to cook up a portion of these. And another portion of these. Ugh. Never really noticed the colour of those though. I don't think I would eat that. They look very weird, very sickly. Alright, so this is gonna need more fuel, so let's grab a cedar branch and plonk that in there. Probably need to catch myself some There we go. Lovely, lovely. Warming up. And eat them. Lovely, lovely. So calories nearly on full. 15 minutes till ready. 39 minutes till ready. 39 minutes till ready. Oh, didn't even see this cooking pot here. I will take that. And I will place said cooking pot. There we go. So, I'm not going to start cooking more water now. The fire's will go out. Well, maybe I can get a litre in there actually. Let's try. 30 minutes. 33 minutes. 33 minutes. 9 minutes. Take that. I'm not going to eat it just yet because my calories are quite high. Past time's already. 1 hour until boiled. There we go. That was pretty good timing. So, and this is 26 minutes till boiled. So we can take that. Let's drink some. 42 minutes. I can't take a... I wanted to take a torch just in case we come across any just in case we come across any wolves, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. So we don't need all this water, so let's go ahead and chuck 6 litres in there. I think we're not going that far from here for the moment. I will also drop my sleeping bag, I guess, because we're not going to be using that for the minute. It's down to 28 kilos, still carrying a lot of weight. It's all these stones that you wouldn't normally carry around with you. Like I said, I'm carrying them around because I want to check out how much the cache is gonna... how much of the rock cache we can make. I don't know how many stones it uses. I don't know really anything about that, so we'll find out. Once we've made one, then I'll know how many stones to actually take and carry and keep on me at all times. Alright guys, I think before we go anywhere else, we're going to leave it here. Oh, hello. We're going to leave it here for today. Thank you for joining me on this first look at the Fearless Navigator. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button below. And yeah, we will see you next time here. Thanks for all your support. See you next time. Bye bye.